Hey guys, this is the video for March 20th, and it's going to be another book review because, we have a lot of those to get through. Today we're going to be talking about Blood-Stained Love, which I personally like to call the storyteller's primer. Um, I see a lot of back and forth on this book, and where I will go ahead and I'll start with what I typically say. This book is not needed. This book is full of information that's been added to World of Darkness to help work out some little things here and there. This could have been errata in a different book. This could have been part of the core book if they had thought about it ahead of time. But it's still good. It's, again, for those who are collectors and want the entire 5th edition set, or those people who are just trying to make sure that anything that is added is available to their chronicle. This is actually a very good book. The reason I call it the Storyteller's Primer is because this book right here, a lot of it deals with the creation of running a game in a different fashion than you would typically be used to. This book does settle on the topics of romance and sexual activity and stuff between kindred and humans. There are some very fun disciplines in this book. I think out of all of them, my favorite is a ministry directed version of Protean that causes your fangs to grow very snake-like and become basically like syringes. You can inject people with it. You can ghoul, you can, if you have certain levels of blood sorcery, you can cause some severe damage with it. It's a fun power. The one of the big topics that are covered in this book also is bleed, which is, in my opinion, something that should be covered in core books. However, people weren't thinking about it when the core book came out. At least they weren't vocalizing it as much. It became a major topic, and then this book was born of that, in my opinion. Bleed is what happens when you take the emotions of real life and drag it into game, or the other way around. You take the emotions from game and you drag it to real life, and people can end up having emotional, just horrible events because of that. This helps you deal with it. And it's not that big of a part of the book, but it is there, and it is there for a good reason. So if you have a chance to give it a look, give it a look. I think it's worth owning.